What's up, gentlemen? So the other day I was reading an article in Psychology Today talking about why there's so many more sexless single dudes out there in the world. And the statistics are pretty alarming. Like, if you're 30 years old, 60% of you are single. Something that's also alarming is that we are at a 30-year high, or I should say low, in terms of the amount of action that dudes are getting. Not to mention the amount of porn that's out there that we're consuming, which is also something else that this article points out. Like 85 to 90% of dudes now are like consuming like the movies on a regular basis, which is why they feel like a lot of dudes are not interested in going out and actually putting in the time and the effort to do the work that it requires to actually have a physical connection or relationship. Not to mention the pandemic, right? It changed our behavior. Instead of us going out and doing things, we became reclusive and we relied a lot more or exclusively on entertainment and engagement and friendship online, which is why it kind of changed our behaviors. And the downside to consuming so much content on the internet or porn is that it basically rewires your brain, right? Dopamine, we talk about it all the time. Dopamine is one of the big critical things that is missing, and that is the culprit, in my opinion, of why we're single, but also why we're not getting as much action, because we're not motivated, right? Dopamine, for those of you who don't remember, is that hormone that our body produces that makes us want to go out and do things. It's motivational. And because we know that we can just go to our computer and turn on like Pornhub or wherever and just like go to business, do our thing, and then boom, deuces, we're out, we're gonna go get a pizza, right? It prevents us from actually wanting to go out and do things and meet people, make connections, and actually, get sexy in real life. Instead, we think, okay, I'd rather just sit home in my underwear and do it that way, right? Because we've gotten lazy. And because our bodies and our brains have gotten so whacked because of our dopamine imbalance, and because we're getting it through unhealthy means, it's preventing us from being motivated. But this motivation isn't just about going out and meeting people, making friends, and getting the spicy action. It's also motivation in terms of your job, your career, your side hustle, or doing something amazing. And that's something that I just real quick want to talk about. If you guys have not checked out the White Label Empire and you are ready to finally take control of your life and your finances, I want you to hit that link down below. I have put together a 20-minute step-by-step tutorial that's for free that you can actually watch. It's going to walk you through step-by-step how to actually build a white label business, how to market it, how to go out, how to source the product, how to do all the things you need to do in order to start making money. And the beautiful thing is that with the internet, unfortunately, it's prevented us from making relationships, but it has not prevented us from making money. Quite the opposite. It has never been easier in the history of the universe to make money. And on the internet, it makes it super easy for literally anybody. You don't need education, you don't need money, you don't need rich parents. All you need is motivation and the tools in order to do it. And those tools are basically for free, what I'm actually giving you. I'm going to link to it down below. And the cool thing is that once you actually figure out how to make $1 online, you can make 100. Once you can make 100, you can make 1,000. When you can make 1,000, you can make $100,000 a month. Can I ask you a serious question? What the fuck are you waiting for? Literally, what are you waiting for? What have you been putting off? You're going to sit there and just be a loser forever? Or you're going to decide, I'm going to do something amazing. I'm going to take control of my life and my future and my financial destiny. Because I can tell you, being broke is no place to live. I've been broke and I've been not broke. I can tell you from experience, not broke is a lot better. It also makes you more confident, because no matter how good you look, no matter, how well you're dressed, no matter your six-pack abs or your chiseled glutes, right? If you don't have money and you're worried about and stressed out about cash, you can't truly be confident. And that's one of the things that I found. When I finally had enough money to pay my bills, and then I had extra money to actually invest and do amazing things, that's when every single aspect of my life got better and I got more confident. Guys, if you're interested, watch the video. It's free. It's going to be linked down below. And after that, if you want more information or you want to join the community and get additional training, I've gone super deep. 32 different lessons. It's a 7-hour course. It's going to walk you through step by step. Literally, I'm taking your hand and walking you to the front of the line with a mountain of money, and it's like, here you go, Brian, take this, it's yours, just do these things in this order and you're done, and congratulations. Literally, it's about that simple. Anyway, and then you're a member for life, right? Once you join, you're in the community, and it's full of amazing men and women that are all doing the same thing, trying to build themselves amazing businesses. They're there to support each other, to build community, to build camaraderie, and to do amazing things. Guys, do not wait. Now is the time. Hit the link. It actually ties me into another reason why I feel like we as a society and as men are single, and that is the pressure. The pressure is real, right? It's never been more difficult to be a dude, in my opinion, right? You've got one side, social media, the media, all these like super liberal crazies telling us dudes that we've got to act a certain way. We've got to kind of like stand down in terms of being a dude. When the truth is that we as men, we're masculine creatures. We want to strive, we want to do. It is hardwired into our DNA to be providers, to be leaders, to do amazing things. But we've got this side that's trying to push us down and say, no, don't be awesome. You stay there. Know your place. Don't oppress people. And this, we as dudes are like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Which leads us to be pissed off. And that's the other thing that's happening. We've become not only single, sexless, we're pissed as hell at everybody and at the world. We feel disenchanted. We feel disenfranchised. Why? Because we have been led astray. We've been lied to by social media, by these liberals. When the truth is, we need to do what we need to do in order to survive. And as a result, you need to take control of your life. You need to take control. You need to stop listening and block out the noise. You've got to choose better content to feed your brain because, what you feed it basically is going to determine how strong it is or how fat and sloppy it gets, right? But that also goes for the other side because as regular dudes, right, we've got two polar opposite extremes. You've got the crazy woke liberals and then you got the crazy conservative manosphere on this side. You've got two polar extremes, right? On this side, they're like, yo, chicks are bad and all this crazy bullshit, which isn't actually accurate. And it's a bunch of pissed off single virgins that are mad at the world because they're not getting sex, when the truth is they need to do what we talked about, which is get off their ass, go out there and meet people, and then you'll solve a lot of your problems and stop looking at porn. You will feel better and everything will get better. I can tell you that from experience, right? But as dudes, regular dudes, right in the center, where do we fit? Right? We've gotten pissed off. We feel like life has left us behind. We feel like we don't know where to go, what to do. And as a result, we stay stuck. We don't actually take that chance. We don't do the hard work, which brings me to the next reason why I think a lot of dudes are single, sexless, and pissed off. They stop doing hard shit. Guys, here's the deal. When you do something that's hard, you've got to work extra hard, you've got to strive, you've got to work, you got to bust your ass, you might fail, you got to pick yourself up, right? When you do something hard, oh my God, not only does it feel incredibly sweet when you're done, right? The whole process is intended to build you up, right? It does. It's a byproduct of doing hard shit. It not only is going to build mental strength and toughness, it's going to show you that you are resilient, you are strong, you are capable, you are competent, you are confident. And that's what ends up happening when you do hard shit. But we have become a nation of snowflakes. We're pussies, we're soft. We would rather sit there on our ass, on our computer, looking at OnlyFans, simping, being a loser, than doing the hard shit. And this honestly goes back to the beginning of the video. The reason why there's so many single, sexless, angry, pissed off, lazy losers is because we have lost the ability to do hard shit. If you want to change your life, go to the gym, lift heavy weights. If you want to change your social life, go out, make new friends, meet new people. You want to change your professional life and make more money? Do hard shit, start a business, join the white label empire. Gentlemen, it's not rocket science. And there's no thesis or case study that I need in order to tell you what you need to do in order to be better, feel better, and live a more amazing life. You need to embrace all the things we talked about in this video. If you start doing hard shit, you start getting off your ass, you put the technology away. If you're not focusing on sleep, that's another thing we just got to talk about, right? We are deprived in terms of our sleep because our dopamine, right, our serotonin levels getting all fucked up because of our laptops, right? Because that's what happens. The blue light, boom, we're also staying inside. We're not getting outside into the sun. Vitamin D, we need it. Why is our testosterone level dropping? Gentlemen, it all is tied together. You need to live better. You need to lift heavier. You need to go out and do and challenge yourself. And when you do this, every single aspect of your life will get better.